Have you ever pondered the importance of cybersecurity in the world of fintech? As we delve into the 21st century, the significance of fintech or financial technology is growing exponentially. It's transforming the way we manage our finances, making transactions smoother, faster, and more convenient than ever before. Consider this: when was the last time you walked into a bank? For many of us, it's been a while. We're increasingly relying on online banking services and digital transactions. From paying bills to transferring funds, from buying groceries to investing in stocks, we're doing it all at our fingertips. And it's all thanks to fintech, but with great convenience comes great responsibility. That's where cybersecurity comes into the picture. As we entrust more of our financial information to digital platforms, the need to protect this sensitive data becomes paramount. Cybersecurity and fintech isn't just about protecting numbers and transactions, it's about safeguarding our identities, our hard-earned money, and our trust in digital finance. Cybersecurity in fintech is a multifaceted challenge. It involves encrypting sensitive data, continuously monitoring systems for suspicious activities, and implementing robust security protocols to prevent unauthorized access. It's a crucial component that ensures the integrity and confidentiality of our financial transactions. The world of fintech is akin to a digital fortress, and cybersecurity, it's the impenetrable wall, the vigilant sentry, the unbreachable moat that protects this fortress. Without it, the fortress is vulnerable, open to attacks from cybercriminals who are always on the prowl, seeking to exploit any chink in the armor. In essence, cybersecurity is the lifeblood of fintech. It's the protective shield that lets us enjoy the convenience of digital finance without the fear of losing our money or our identity. It's what makes fintech trustworthy and reliable. Without stringent cybersecurity measures, fintech platforms could turn from being convenient solutions to disastrous nightmares. So as we embrace the digital revolution in finance, let's not forget the importance of cybersecurity. It's not just a technical requirement, it's a necessity for a secure financial future. To understand the gravity of cybersecurity threats in fintech, let's dive into a real-world case study. Picture this: a well-established fintech firm, let's call it FinSecure, that had been operating successfully for over a decade. With a strong customer base and a reputation for innovation, FinSecure seemed invincible. But that was about to change. One day, FinSecure fell victim to a sophisticated cyber attack. The attackers exploited a vulnerability in the company's application programming interface, or API, to gain unauthorized access to sensitive customer data. The breach was not the result of a brute force attack or a simple phishing scheme, but rather the clever manipulation of a weakness in the company's digital infrastructure, a weakness the company was unaware of. Once inside, the attackers siphoned off critical customer data, including names, addresses, and in some cases, even bank account details. It was a stealthy operation, and it took weeks for FinSecure to even realize they had been breached. When the breach was finally discovered, the damage was done. The immediate financial loss was significant, but even more devastating was the loss of customer trust. Customers felt betrayed, and many of them took their business elsewhere. The incident also attracted the attention of regulators, leading to hefty fines and a long-lasting stain on the company's reputation. The aftermath of the breach was a harsh wake-up call for FinSecure. The company had to invest heavily in bolstering its cybersecurity measures and in efforts to regain customer trust. But the damage was done, and the road to recovery was long and arduous. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the potential severity of cybersecurity threats in the fintech sector. The digital nature of fintech businesses makes them prime targets for cybercriminals. And as the FinSecure case shows, even established players with robust operations can fall victim to these attacks. As you can see, the consequences of inadequate cybersecurity can be devastating for both fintech companies and their customers. Cybersecurity is not a luxury, but a necessity in the world of fintech. It's a critical aspect that companies need to prioritize to ensure their survival and success in the digital age. In light of this case study, what lessons can we draw about cybersecurity in fintech? The first lesson is a simple one. Robust cybersecurity measures are not a luxury, but a necessity. This case study reveals how a lack of such measures can lead to devastating consequences. The breach wasn't just a result of one singular failure, but rather a series of security oversights, each contributing to a domino effect of vulnerabilities. Indeed, the specific failings that led to the breach were numerous, but they all could have been prevented. The company's defenses were outdated, and the security protocols were not regularly updated. This allowed for the attackers to exploit known vulnerabilities and break through the defense systems. This leads us to the second lesson, the importance of continuous monitoring. In this digital age where threats evolve rapidly, continuous monitoring of systems is crucial. It allows for the timely detection of suspicious activities and the swift response to potential threats. Had the company employed continuous monitoring, they could have detected the breach much earlier, potentially mitigating the damage. The third lesson underscores the need for regular security audits. Audits are essential to ensure that a company's security measures are up to date and effective. In the case of the breached company, had there been regular audits, the outdated defenses and protocols could have been identified and updated before they were exploited. Finally, we cannot underestimate the importance of user education. Often, the weakest link in a cybersecurity chain is the human element. Employees need to be educated on safe online practices and the telltale signs of phishing attempts. In our case study, a simple phishing email was one of the initial attack vectors. If the employee had been educated and aware, this could have been prevented. In conclusion, this breach paints a stark picture of the potential consequences of neglecting cybersecurity in FinTech. It emphasizes the need for robust defenses, continuous monitoring, regular audits, and user education. So, it becomes clear that cybersecurity isn't just an option for FinTech firms, it's a necessity. Now that we've delved into the importance of cybersecurity in FinTech, let's summarize the key points. Throughout our discussion, we've highlighted the integral role of cybersecurity in the rapidly evolving FinTech landscape. The fusion of finance and technology has undoubtedly revolutionized the way we manage and transact money. However, as these digital financial services continue to proliferate, so too does the complexity and frequency of cyber threats. We've learned that cybersecurity breaches in the FinTech arena can have catastrophic repercussions. A breach doesn't just mean the loss or compromise of sensitive data. It can spiral into a domino effect, causing financial losses, regulatory penalties, and perhaps the most damaging of all, a loss of consumer trust. The ripple effects of a breach can reverberate far beyond the confines of the impacted organization, shaking the very foundations of the FinTech industry. Our case study served as a sobering reminder of the potential consequences of failing to prioritize cybersecurity. It underscored that no organization, regardless of its size or reputation, is immune to cyber threats. It emphasized the importance of proactive rather than reactive measures, of investing in robust cybersecurity infrastructure, and of fostering a culture of security awareness at all levels of an organization. Lessons from the breach also illuminated the need for transparency and swift communication in the face of a cyber incident. It's not just about preventing or mitigating breaches, it's also about how an organization responds when one occurs. A well-executed response plan can help contain the damage, restore operations, and rebuild customer trust. In sum, the marriage of finance and technology brings with it immense opportunities, but also significant risks. It's a delicate balancing act, one that demands constant vigilance, robust security measures, and a culture that values and prioritizes cybersecurity. Remember, in the world of FinTech, cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data, it's about fostering trust and ensuring the continued growth of digital financial services.